Hi, I'm Lindsay and I run Mama Sling, if you've not seen me before. And today I've just decided to do a very quick video on how to use a stretchy wrap, because I know a lot of people don't realise quite how simple it can be. And a lot of people are always telling me it is a lot simpler than they thought it was going to be, and also it feels a lot more secure than they thought it was going to be. There's a lot of varieties of stretchy wraps out there. The ones that we think are most popular are the two-way stretchies that we've had in our libraries. Two that we currently sell at the moment because they are so popular is the Hannah Baby Wrap, which is a bamboo blend as well. There's got the organic and the regular. And then we also have the Lift Sling as well, which is another two-way lovely stretchy, which is also made in the UK. So again, you know, you're supporting local business with that one. The one I've got with me today just happens to be a Hannah wrap. Again, it's quite nice for the warmer weather with it being bamboo in it as well, but both of them are quite thin. What I find is people just do get on with it really, really well when they try it on. So I'm going to do a quick demo now. So these come with a lovely, easy to identify middle marker. So we want that nice and high on our chest. All wraps should come with one of those. So we're going to spread it out and just cross it over at our back. Then I'm going to lift it up so it sits over my shoulders. Then I'm just going to gather that up here. Okay, and then I'm going to gather this excess and just tuck it down there. So I'm going to get the excess at the back to make it a little snugger and pull that through. It's still a little bit loose. Just get that through. And then I'm going to cross this over like this, cross it at the back and back around the front, and then a nice double knot to ensure that stays where it is. Then we're going to check we think it's big enough to get baby in. So that feels great for me. I'm going to pop my little baby in now. So you need to know which shoulder strap goes under the other, and for me it's always my left. And then we're ready to grab baby. So nice and slowly and secure, make sure they feel nice and secure. Holding babies under bum will help them feel supported by gravity, not by pressure up here, so that'll help them feel a little bit more relaxed. Then whatever shoulder they're on, I'm going to start with the opposite shoulder, hand in, and then guide that foot down, stretching the material, not the baby, and just leave that in the back of their knee. Obviously newborns' knees are a little bit easier to identify because they are quite curled up, and obviously babies have real knees, whereas my doll obviously doesn't, so it will look a little bit more splayed. So then we're going to swap shoulders and do the same with this one. Guide that foot in and leave it in the back of their knee, and then I'm going to just encourage their knees up and their bum down, so they should look a little bit like that. So the knees are nice and high and their bums down, but we're not going to encourage their knees out, we're going to encourage them in and up. So most newborns will look nice and squished up like this, whereas bigger babies, a couple of months old, will look a little bit wider like that. And it's whatever feels natural to them and what they're comfortable in, as long as we're not forcing those legs out and keeping them in as high as we can. Okay, then the one that went under the other, which is my left, I'm going to pull this one out first, and I get it off my shoulder. So it just, off my neck, so it sits on my shoulder. Get the inner hem and pull it over baby's back into the back of the other knee. So same with this one, pulling it out so it's off my neck, just sitting on my shoulder. Get the inner hem and spread it right across baby's bum into the back of the other knee. Again, encouraging knees in and up. Now one side, if it does cover baby's face, we can hold that in place while we then just put our hand in here, grab the material and pull it out. And by then doing that, we're going to hook it on the shoulder and we've freed their airways, which is obviously most important. If this one feels like it's restricting your arm, you just fold that one up. And it holds it in place as well and stops it round into the neck for me. Then our third layer, it's not the one down here with the knot in, it is the one just underneath. So we're going to feel underneath here. This side you'll see two layers, that can get quite confusing if you're trying to pull one from here. So try and go this way, but don't move their legs too much. We're going to spread it nice and low, pulling it again, stretch the sling, not the baby. We've put one foot and then over the other foot. Get the top hem edge like this and just pull that up nice and high like that. There we go. So again, we can always readjust, ensuring their airways are clear at all times, no matter what we're doing. And I'm just going to grab something. So what we'd normally use for this is a muslin, but I don't have one to hand at the moment. Using a muslin is really nice. We don't need head support, so to speak, because in theory their knees should be nice and high and it should be curving their back in nicely, but then nice and straight here, to ensure that they've got their spine nice and cuddled into you. But if you do have a muslin, fold it in half so it's about this wide, and then you're going to roll it down to make a nice little cushion like that, and just fold it in the back like that, and it just gives you a little bit more control over where that sits. And also you've got a muslin there if they do decide to be sick down your front. It's really good for babies with reflux, or any baby really after a feed, but it can be quite good if they've got reflux and they're quite uncomfortable. We can get them nice and cosy. Most babies love this position because it is very womb-like, and it is quite easy when you know how, and it's nice for the wearer as well. It is really, really comfortable. At the moment I am available for online consultations, mini consultations. I'm available to post things out, online hiring and things like that. If anyone wants anything, just get in touch. So you can contact me on mamasling.co.uk, or you can contact me on Mamasling on Facebook or Instagram, any way you can find us, and you can get in touch and it'll be me responding. And we're happy to take any questions. You can send pictures, whatever you want. And so this is how we get baby out of our stretchy wrap. Obviously remove the muslin if you've got one. We're going to take our third layer down and just stretch it off their feet. And then from here we're supporting baby. We're just going to pull this into the back of the knee. Same with this one. And then lift them to our shoulder and then stretch this off. These stretchy wraps, as I say, are a little bit more affordable than some of the chunkier buckle carriers, which are also great options. We can discuss that if you want to. But these are, they're starting at £34 with me for the stretchy Hannah in the standard range. So just get in touch if you want to buy one of those. You can also get them off our website, and just ensure that whatever you're using, you're following the TICS safety list. So that TICS will be tight, in view at all times, close enough to kiss, their chin off their chest, and a supported back. So always contact us if you've got any concerns or worries, and we're happy to help. Thank you.